Bonsoir, chers amis. C'est Deaso et on se retrouve donc aujourd'hui pour la suite de cette aventure sur honkaistarrail. Donc, on va donc pouvoir se lancer dans la suite de l'histoire principale sur honkaistarrail après avoir vu la liste des nouveautés dans l'épisode précédent, dans le petit rediff d'avant qui a juste duré une petite demi-heure. Bon, de toute façon, on va voir combien de temps va durer cette partie, mais on espère que ça dure pas trop longtemps. Nous avons on va commencer la nouvelle histoire principale, mais on va juste faire peut-être le prologue de cette histoire principale ce soir. Il est déjà assez tard, et on ne va pas insister non plus longtemps. J'ai encore quelque chose à faire. Et je ne peux pas me permettre de me coucher très tard. Go! En tout cas, direction de l'Académie Graphia. La dernière fois, nous avons été face à un mystère insondable. Un monsieur qui disait être le père d'Himeko était apparu. Et il avait dit à Himeko, t'es qui? Pour te faire passer pour ma fille. Ce qui était déjà bizarre. Mais, ce qui est encore plus bizarre, c'est que Himeko l'a regardé dans les droits des yeux. Toi qui prépares avec mon père, t'es qui? C'était très étrange et ésotérique. Stop, bonne fortune. Bon, allons-y. Continue l'expédition pionnière. Allons-y. Qu'est-ce qui nous attend dans cette nouvelle quête? À part un boss pom-pom mécanique. Peut-être après le financement.
Look straight into my eyes. Just like that. Perfect.
Ah, le Kuchiba qui fait des consultations.
Now, I'll need you to repeat these next few lines after me, and do so in the same tone of voice.
Okay.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
Though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they can never outshine the eternal silence of stars.
Are you kidding? That's one sentence? Okay, though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they can never outshine the eternal silence of stars?
Very good.
C'est l'infirmerie.
Very good.
Par contre, c'est pas censé être l'infirmerie de la taverne des fous.
The internet is both an umbilical cord and a waste duct for the mind, through which humanity's thirst for elation gave birth to the twisted Sparksy.
Whoa there! That's a bit much. Maybe she can be the one to say it?
Qu'est-ce qu'il va mijoter?
These are the test sentences I improvised according to the guidelines from the Human and Intellitron Emotional Baseline Test.
Test de détection des émotions pour humains.
I carefully observe the subject's micro-expressions and tone changes at the moment they say the name Sparksy, to check if they are infected by a mimetic virus.
So I passed the test.
T'as pas encore dit la phrase, marche.
Given how fascinating your reaction was, I clearly don't need to worry about you. Should you find yourself experiencing any live stream addiction withdrawal symptoms later, feel free to contact the Department of Aberration Defense staff. We'll provide you with a series of corrective behavioral treatments.
You're handling this like a real pro, Miss Kuchiba. Has this kind of thing happened before?
It's impossible to predict what will happen during the Phantasmoon Games. Once, a supplicant reversed the definitions of truth and lies, which nearly caused massive civil unrest. After that incident, we incorporated mimetic treatment into the Department of Aberration Defense's emergency safety protocols. Sparksy Khan didn't cause any casualties this time. But if your partner hadn't stopped Sparksy from spreading the virus, she might have turned into a calamity-level aberration.
Niveau calamité, ça représente quel danger concrètement?
Without proper containment measures, a calamity-level aberration can destroy dozens of cities as it spreads. That's the scale we're talking about.
Une aberration?
That's the Department of Aberration Defense's term for them. It usually refers to Imaginae infused with wish power who have lost control and begun to run amok. Over time, though, it's become a label that gets slapped onto any hazardous entity.
Et moi, c'est mon niveau d'aberration.
You? An aberration? What are you talking about? Though, I gotta say, you do look pretty weird with that mask on.
Don't tell me you're a Cosmicon collective player. The Department of Aberration Defense's hazard ratings are nothing like the power ratings in some card game. Right then, that's all for the required checkup. If you're interested in aberration calamity threat levels and how they're classified, you might want to take a look at this document. However, do bear in mind that causing damage of the aforementioned scale during the Phantasmoon Games will cause you to be classified as an aberration and dealt with accordingly.
On a des aberrations de plein Arcadia. Donc, classification à 5 niveaux pour les aberrations incontrôlables et l'emploi de dégâts qu'elles causent. Niveau fantôme, faible présence. C'est moins inoffensif mais peut causer un léger inconfort et diminuer les désagréments dans une poignée d'individus. Généralement des imaginés nés de la conscience collective. Les antagonistes se demandent dessiner des objets angoissants issus de rumeurs, de mobilier intelligent s'animant tout seul ou des spectres à conditions altérées. Maîtrisés par des équipes civiles de chasseurs de fantômes. Même si on les laisse tranquilles, ils ne provoqueront pas de catastrophes complexes à grande échelle. Niveau démon, une dangerosité manifeste. Placer des dizaines de personnes, causer des dommages structurels, plonger plusieurs quartiers, voire une petite bourgade dans le chaos. Finalement, les imaginaires perdent de tout contrôle après accumuler une quantité massive de substances. Par exemple, des entités indicibles tapies depuis longtemps dans les légendes urbaines. Manifestation de rancœur et de traumatisme collectif comme les vagues de mort causées par le héros de la mort. Niveau calamité. Menace grave, capable de causer des centaines de victimes ou plus. Si elle n'est pas maîtrisée, elle pourrait mener à la destruction des grandes villes des régions centrales de l'Arcadia. Le roi de la mort entre dans cette catégorie. Dans les jeux fabulinaires, mythes supérieurs des destructions causées par un pèlerin devenant hors de contrôle situé également approximativement dans cette fourchette. Niveau cataclysme, menace catastrophique, capable de paralyser un continent entier, provoquer des pertes massives et un bouleversement environnemental, comme des distorsions de la réalité sont observées. Niveau apocalypse, menace capable de provoquer l'effondrement d'une civilisation, l'extinction de l'humanité à son bord de plein Arcadia. Simple existant constitue en soi une catastrophe absolue.
Before I leave, there's one more thing I need to tell you. Remember Lyndon Scott? The man who served as your tour guide. He was murdered.
On l'apprend maintenant. Non, Scott! Scott est mort? Impossible, vous êtes sûr?
Yeah, the Scott we knew was, a really tenacious opponent.
Un adversaire sympathique. Oui, c'est vrai que... Bon, oui, après, bon... il y a plein de gens qui auraient pu tuer Scott. Genre, la plupart des ennemis qu'on a croisés auraient pu tuer Scott, je pense, sans souci. Mais voilà. Disons... les mauvaises herbes ne meurent pas si facilement, normalement.
we're sure. Both the ID and genetic information of the deceased match that of Mr. Scott's. You said he was once your opponent?
Ouais, peut-être qu'il va y avoir une dinguerie. Peut-être qu'il va y avoir plein de morts. Et que Ara va tous les ressusciter. Ara, il va invoquer une rêve de Dragon Ball et il va ressusciter tout le monde. Il va faire venir Shenron, il va ressusciter tout le monde. Oh, ce serait marrant.
You don't suspect us, do you? I wouldn't exactly call Scott a friend, but we'd never do anything like that to him.
Easy there, young lady. I haven't even started asking questions yet.
Oui, Marche, laisse la police faire son travail, ok?
Of course, there's no way the renowned heroes of the Express would harm some lowly IPC employee simply because they had a problem with him. And more importantly, both of you have solid alibis.
Ouais. Bon, oui, on aurait pu s'en prendre à lui, mais pas à ce point pour des broutilles.
The initial results of our investigation suggest his murder might be connected to the Phantasmoon games. I'm informing you both of this to warn you to be extremely careful. The Phantasmoon games are far from a simple game intended for passing the time or relaxation. Anyway, I wish you success. Farewell.
Scott, could he actually... I just can't believe it. But it was Miss Kuchiba who told us, so it must be true. So, the Phantasmoon games. Pretty frightening, huh? What's your take?
Je le sens mal. Un peu, oui.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Scott pops up now and then to give us a bit of trouble, but I'd say he's more of a friend than an enemy, if you know what I mean.
If the killer is here for the Phantasmoon games, they might become our enemies soon.
The Phantasmoon games.
Ah, je crois que le soupir ne viendrait pas, mais si. On est déjà à soupirer comme ça.
Good thing Himeko entrusted this mission to the two of us. Who would have imagined that the Great March herself would be stopped at the doorstep in the very first round? Forget it. I'm not like you. I was never hero material to begin with. Normally my hands can't even keep up with my brain when I play video games. You're definitely the right person for the Phantasmoon games.
Il y a Marge qui avoue sa défaite, sa médiocrité. Ah là là, putain, Marge, elle a vraiment voulu prendre un gros coup pour qu'on en arrive là.
It's just such a shame. We finally get a chance to vacation in Himeko's hometown. And I thought we'd make some happy memories together. But...
Ah oui, c'est vrai que pour les vacances, c'est non. J'espère que tu t'en sortiras sain et sauve.
The Phantasmoon games may be dangerous, but I hope you'll be safe and sound.
Hey, don't look down on me. I, March 7th, am a top-notch nameless who can hold my own. But, look, don't push yourself too hard, okay, you? Remember that we've got your back. Oh, right. Where are Himeko and Mr. Yang? They must be getting examined and interrogated too, right? Why don't you send Mr. Yang a message?
Ouais, faisons ça. Je voulais tous croire des contacts. Monsieur Yang, vous êtes où? Vous avez vu Himeko? Terminé le dépistage d'infection mémorielle. Himeko est toujours là, mais j'ignore où elle est partie. je viens te dire qu'Himeko a retrouvé son père. Semblait ailleurs, je n'ai pas osé lui poser trop de questions. Tu veux me dire ce qui s'est passé là-bas? C'était si intense. Ce qui commençait entre eux les deux était d'un gênant. S'il n'avait que j'aurais pu déterrer l'équivalent d'Asip. De l'Académie Graphia, dans mes doigts de pied étaient crispés. Vous voulez vraiment entendre toute l'histoire? Surtout, c'est une grande famille à voix de l'Express. Et maintenant, comprendre ce que traversent nos compagnons. Je t'attendrai dans cette salle de classe hantée dont tu parlais tout à l'heure. Ne tarde pas.
Mr. Yang said he wants to hear what happened between Himeko and her dad.
I can't blame him for being curious. I really want to know too.
Pour une seconde, j'ai cru que ce truc avait avec le nom au-dessus, mais non, c'est juste Antoine. Retrouvons Monsieur Vell dans l'ancienne salle de classe. Cet endroit est toujours aussi lagant. Ça n'a pas changé. Ah, on est de nouveau à l'entrée. Livreur de qualité, contactez-moi à propos des commerces. Très bien. Bah... Scarlett, sauva du monde. Oh, un oiseau, un origami. Mais c'est pas le bon. C'est pas ce qu'on aime bien. C'est la première fois qu'on passe ici. On rappelle que c'est une académie d'art. La musique elle change ici. Oui. C'est pas Yokai Watch. Je connais pas.
You're here. Himeko hasn't mentioned her father at all in the time since I've boarded. So, what is going on between them? As you were the only one with her at the time, you're the only one I can ask.
Yeah, it really threw me for a sec when you said Himeko's father. But when you think about it, it's only natural that Himeko has a father, right? Not everyone's like me, thought out of an ice block.
Voilà ce qui s'est passé. Il y a quelques temps.
15 years ago. The Phantasmoon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest. Her name was Himeko. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantasmoon Games, my father wasn't with me, even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death. My father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos. Strictly speaking, ever since I can remember. His presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space. So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
Well. Look at you. What are you getting so worked up over? Just a joke. A joke. It's been 15 years after all. And you've grown into such a fine young lady. How could you expect your old man to recognize you right off the bat? So, what's with that gravestone I saw with your name on it then?
When you don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow, there's nothing strange about getting your affairs in order in advance, is there, Mr. Ryusuke?
Mr. Ryusuke? How could you be so formal with your own father? At least call me Dad like you used to, okay?
Se caché dans un coin.
Hold it.
Ah!
And you are... Don't tell me. Himeko. Is this your child?
Quoi? Attendez!
I haven't seen you in 15 years, and now I'm a grandfather.
Oh mon dieu. Ok, je comprends mieux.
Who's the father?
That's enough! You are looking at my colleague. A new generation of trailblazer. My friend and my companion on the Astral Express. Do you understand now, Father?
You hear that? She called me father. Hello there, my friend. Sorry about that. I thought you were Himeko's daughter for a second there.
Nos cheveux ne sont pas du tout de la même couleur.
Sorry. I'm just getting on in years. Whenever I see a youngster like you, I can't help but think my granddaughter would be about your age by now. I'm a painter. Most of my work involves traveling to different segmenta to complete commissions for my clients. Himeko. I know I've let too many chances to spend time with you slip away.
Just slip away? The first time we met was at Mother's funeral, when I was already 6 years old. Let's put that aside for now. Were you also too busy with work when I was suffering from a weathering curse?
Malédiction de météorisation.
You might not believe me, but I've been running around for your sake all this time. All these years, I've been trapped in this room that represents the past that I imaginated. And I've never left it.
You didn't know about me becoming the Express's navigator either?
15 years. The Express never stopped here once. You didn't even leave behind so much as a single word to indicate you were still alive. And the Department of Aberration Defense completely sealed off all records of what happened during those Phantasmoon games. I did hear many rumors about the Astral Express, though. I even saw the navigator's name. At first, I thought it was just someone else with the same name. And even when curiosity drove me to look up your picture, I still didn't dare believe that the woman so full of poise and grace was my daughter. She'd grown up safe, becoming a living legend in her own right. I thought about contacting the Express, but what if their navigator was just someone who happened to share the same name? I've been clinging to an absurd notion that if I never sought the answer, there was still a 50-50 chance my daughter was still alive. But if I found the answer, and it was no, then she would truly be dead. So, Himeko, how did you...
I'd rather not tarry here too long. I'll be taking my leave now, Dean. The Express has defeated the supplicant that occupied this school and prevented another tragedy like the one 15 years ago. Now it's time for you to fulfill the duties you failed in back then. Go comfort those students. And see if you can't figure out how to deal with the media bombardment while you're at it.
failed in my duties. So, still mad at me. Can we talk?
La gêne. Est-ce qu'on peut pas aller?
Sorry, kid. This might be a bit abrupt, but has Himiko ever mentioned her surname to you?
Elle n'a jamais mentionné sa terre natale.
I'm a failure of a father. I broke her heart. But what exactly happened 15 years ago? I can't believe it. She actually survived the weathering curse.
L'édition de la météorisation, c'est quoi?
Have you heard the tale of the legendary painter Graphia, who hid everything on this planet's surface within a scroll? It is said that to achieve such a monumental feat, she made a forbidden exchange, sacrificing both her own life and that of her descendants, resulting in the weathering curse. Few descendants carrying the Graphia bloodline have lived past 30. Most of them wither like flowers while they're still young, skin cracking and peeling like dried paint. Himiko's no exception. She was tormented by the curse for years.
Ces années, qu'est-ce que vous avez fait concrètement pour elle?
What I did doesn't matter anymore. The elixir seekers' folk remedies, the intelligentsia's guild treatments. I tried them all, but nothing could reverse the curse. All the time spent searching for cures only resulted in me not being by her side when she needed me the most. In the end, I am nothing but a useless father.
Mais vous avez l'air en forme, hein?
Just a useless son-in-law who married into the family. Strictly speaking, I can't really be considered a Graphia descendant.
Mais c'est Deaso maintenant, c'est pas ce qui compte.
You're right. I just didn't realize it quickly enough. How she got through it, how she survived, none of that's important. What matters is that my daughter is back. That's all I need. If I may ask a small favor, would you mind showing me where my daughter works? I want to make up for all the care I failed to give her all those years. I want to get to know my daughter better.
Au présent.
Truly a memorable father-daughter reunion. Brings up some memories of my own home as well.
There goes Mr. Yang with that knowing look again. Just what kind of parent-child relationship are we talking about anyway?
When I was a child, my parents were also always busy with work and were unable to spare a moment for me. As a child, I couldn't help but feel resentful. It wasn't until I became a father myself that I understood how they felt when they were forced to sacrifice the time we could have spent together.
Il est père?
So, did you already promise to give Mr. Ryusuke a tour of the Express?
Comment pourrais-je refuser?
I thought as much. After all, it's Himiko's dad. So, where is he?
Ah, everyone's here. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I'm truly grateful to all of you for looking after my daughter.
Not at all. She's the one who's been taking care of us.
Would you all be so kind as to show me around?
Allons-y, monsieur Yosuke. Bon. On va faire le petit tour avec monsieur Yosuke.
So,
Et je pense qu'après, on va se laisser.
this
C'est
is the
possible.
Astral Express. Really lives up to its reputation. It's even more impressive than I imagined. As to be expected, of course, huh? It's the place where my daughter works. By the way, what's the pay like for a navigator? Does a position come with insurance and annual bonus?
Je pense pas.
Talk about parental love. First thing out of his mouth is asking about her salary. Like I'd have a clue. Help! A little backup here?
Les sans noms n'ont pas vraiment de revenus.
Hey, that's not totally true. We get some spending money every time we stop somewhere.
What? No income? Don't tell me that everyone working for the Astral Express is actually doing volunteer work.
I mean, I guess you could say that. But actually, it's more like... I'm butchering the explanation. Anyway, it's nothing like what you're thinking.
Mr. Ryosuke, please rest assured. None of the Express crew ever lack for money. We not only receive support from members of the Genius Society, but also from prosperous commercial worlds, such as the Planet of Festivities.
Ah, good, good. Hearing you say that is a huge relief, Mr. Yang. Speaking of which, what kind of work does being a navigator generally entail?
Don't you underestimate Himeko either. Her daily duties include, charting navigation routes, calibrating warp jumps, and technical maintenance. Not to mention she's always guiding the Nameless on missions.
Oh, my daughter is really something else, isn't she?
Of course! Every time we return safely from a trailblazing expedition, it's all thanks to Himeko's guidance and protection. She's the backbone of the Astral Express.
T'as de raconter tout ce que t'as dit à Pom Pom. Il y a Marge qui s'est
You're
bouillie.
just trying to stir up trouble. If Himeko's the backbone of the Express, then our conductor is the absolute cutest and hardest working of all. Right, Pom Pom?
Oh? We got a new passenger? This gentleman does look kind of familiar.
C'est Ryusuke, le père d'Himeko.
No wonder he felt so familiar. How are you, Mr. Ryusuke?
Conductor? Oh. So you must be my daughter's superior, huh? Well, thank you for taking such good care of her all this time.
Superior? That's way too formal. It's Himeko who's been taking care of the Express and everyone on it.
He's... What is he doing on the Express?
It's all my fault. I was just curious about your daily work, so I asked your colleagues to show me around. And I know I didn't ask your permission first. Just please don't be mad, Himeko.
Mad? Why would I be mad? Mr. Ryusuke, welcome aboard the Astral Express. Is there anything else you'd like to see? I can show you around.
Well, I know you'd rather keep your distance from your good-for-nothing father. You're on a journey, and it's rude of me to barge in like this. But it's been way too long since we last saw each other. As your father, I want to get to know you better. Make up for all the time we've lost. At least while you're staying here. Please allow me to show you some of the fatherly care and devotion I owe you. Will you?
Excuse me? Why don't the two of you go to the party car? Shush, get the drinks ready.
Ah oui, en anglais, ça va comme ça. Taisez-vous, c'est quand même plus stylé en français.
Shush. All right. I'll go make some tea.
C'est vrai que...
That's just our domestic robot's name. Come on, Father. People are resting here. Let's not disturb them. Oh, and... come with us.
Ce sont des retrouvailles père-fille. Hein.
I want to talk about the Phantom Moon games, not just personal matters.
They left. Whoa. That's the first time I've seen Himeko be that cold to anyone. Oh, what are you still doing here? Himeko asked you to go to the party car. I get it. Reunions are private, and you don't want to spoil it for them. That's fair. It won't hurt to give them some time.
Monsieur Young.
I hope a drink will help the two of them set aside their past differences. If they do argue, I'm counting on you to play peacemaker.
Non. Pourquoi moi? Pom-pom, sauve-moi.
So that's Himiko's father. No wonder he looked so familiar.
Ok, et lui, Pom-pom est dressé là-dessus. Très bien. Kafka. Docteur Ratio. Pourquoi ça va pas le 2?
When it comes to breaking the icy silence between a father and daughter, nothing's better than a cup of hot water. The person who drinks it will yelp, "Hot!" and be immediately met with a concerned, "How could you be so careless?" from the other party. And just like that, the conversation starts flowing.
Il connaît tous les bails.
Friendly reminder, that is not a joke, but a practical ice-breaking tip.
Your robot is hilarious. I'm surprised how relaxing and comfy the work environment is here.
Got it. I'll make myself scarce.
Kizimo qui a été abattu par un regard noir ou glacial, ou les deux.
Being a nameless is neither relaxing nor comfy. Most of the time, we are facing down Void Rangers from the Antimatter Legion, bugs left by the Swarm disaster, Borisin, and various organizations that are suspicious of the Express or have malicious intentions for us.
That dangerous? Huh. Maybe this trip home is a great chance to quit your job, huh? Talk about coincidence. Just so happens I'm getting on in years. And Graphia Academy is in need of a new dean.
You know that's not what I meant. Once I've set my mind on something, I never look back. Ever since I was 6, when you told me those stories about traveling through the cosmos, I knew that someday I would walk among the stars.
Actually, I was just kidding. I'm not completely clueless about what the Express and what you do. Oh, right. Once I knew the Express was coming, I even bought that comic series that's based on your adventures.
Please don't tell me it's fluffy across the blue. I never thought you'd be into comics.
That's right. The protagonist is a baseball bat-wielding raccoon. The character's based on that kid, right?
As an artist, you do have a good eye. Come over here. Thanks for giving us some time alone.
C'est
Hey, Miko. That's the first time I've seen you smile since I've seen you this time. So, what brought you back home this time? What's the story behind our lucky meeting?
Like I said before, we're here for the Phantasmoon Games.
So, the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago were the reason you were able to overcome the Weathering Curse?
Indeed.
I see. That makes sense. For those of us who haven't experienced the Ionic game firsthand, it's just something from the history books, or even akin to a myth.
But I never imagined that the Ionic game would turn into a blood sacrifice overnight. The Herald of Death was a heartless madman. If I hadn't defeated him then, all of Duomension City would have become his slaughterhouse. During the first few years of my journey, I relived that evening every single night in my dreams. The color of that twilight, painted with blood. So much blood, blended with terror and screams. victims were twisted like clay into grotesque shapes, like paint tubes that had been snapped, one after the other. And that man, he reveled in the colors splattered everywhere and wanted the whole world to be his canvas.
C'est fini, Miko.
Even if I could avenge his victims, in the end, it won't bring them back to life. The entire thing is like a heavy piece of baggage. Only by letting it go can I travel the road ahead more easily.
You did your best. And I'm glad to see you made it back here safe and sound.
I thought I'd never come back. But the times have changed. The conditions to hold the Phantom Moon Games have been met again. However, to hold 2 games in just 15 years? That in itself is far from normal. Just like 15 years ago, the IPC wants to control everything. However, a game woven by the most fickle of eons is destined to slip through everyone's grasp. I received a report from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'm sure she must also have heard. There's been a brutal incident in Dovebrook District. Someone massacred everyone at the headquarters of the Sinwish Syndicate, leaving a signature that only the Herald of Death would use. The Bloody Bloom.
Le passe des Colombo Time. Mystérieux meurtre. L'unité de Unisway est retrouvé mort dans une mare de sang. Classement, un homicide de grande ampleur a eu lieu dans le quartier de Colombo. 33 membres du syndicat Unisway, dont le chef Bernanar, son bras droit Rokananar, ont été retrouvés assassinés au QG du syndicat. Dans le général de sécurité, cette affaire semble être le résultat d'une guerre de territoire entre gangs. Un criminel quartier de Colombo, la peur s'installe. Dans ces incidents, certains résidents applaudissent la nouvelle, affirmant que l'activité des gangs perturbe gravement la vie quotidienne dans le quartier de Colombo. La grande majorité des résidents est possiblement préoccupée, car n'importe qui pourrait être la prochaine victime, donc la fin n'est pas résolue. De mettre sous presse, la fréquentation des rues de Colombo a drastiquement chuté. On commence à signaler une baisse de leur vente en raison de l'impact de ces affaires. Un contre de gang ou quelque chose de plus sinistre. Une affaire de meurtre choquante a jeté un nombre sanglant sur les jeux fabuleux récemment ouverts. Les rumeurs ont ajouté une touche mystérieuse et suspecte à l'incident. Avec que le syndicat Unisway a récemment acquis un masque de pèlerin. Ça pourrait-il être lié au massacre qui les a anéantis? L'employé de la CPI a également tragiquement péri dans l'incident. Pourquoi l'employé de la CPI se trouvait-il sur le territoire du syndicat Unisway en premier lieu? Cette question ci-dessus, j'ai déjà contacté le centre régional de sécurité pour confirmation. On a déclaré que l'affaire était toujours en cours. Son employé d'Arcadia sont invités à ne pas croire ni propager des rumeurs et à attendre d'autres annonces officielles.
What? The Herald of Death is still alive.
Vraiment le même héros de la mort qu'avant.
People at the Department of Aberration Defense told me that the Herald of Death was executed after his verdict was passed. Even were he to be resurrected, the rules dictate that the same person cannot become a supplicant twice.
Are you saying we've got a copycat?
That's right. The Herald of Death has a copycat. But what I find even more worrying is that this Phantom Moon Games has caught the attention of something even more terrifying than the Herald of Death. I believe that whether or not this Herald of Death copycat has a connection to the Phantom Moon Games, defeating him presents an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate the resolve of the Nameless to the whole of plain Arcadia.
Comme tu l'as fait il y a toutes ces années.
Exactly. As for you, Dad, have any clients commissioned you lately? It'd be best if you left this world for a while.
May I take that as my daughter showing concern for her dad?
You can take it as a safety advisory from the Astral Express.
Lotissement de sécurité. On recommande aux ressortissants de rester chez eux. Oui.
as she has already become a supplicant and joined the Phantasmoon Games, she will have my full support. I'd like her to temporarily keep the mask of elation that has been passed down through our family.
Too late for me to raise any objections at this point, right? Sounds good. The mask stays with the kid.
Oui, mais le masque en question, c'est celui qu'a utilisé Sparky finalement.
Would you like another drink?
Ah, got it. Next, it's time to show me the way out, isn't it? I've definitely overstayed my welcome. For most of my life, I couldn't be there for my daughter. And now that I finally have the chance, she wants me to leave. In that case, I ought to be on my way. Himiko. The Graphia family has a number of records about the Phantasmoon Games, passed down through the generations. Come over to the school library later. I'll give them to you.
I'll be there, Dad. I apologize. My father's little tour seems to have made things awkward for everyone on the Express. Let's head to the parlor car and check in on Welt and March. Now that my father's gone, we can all relax a bit.
Bon, peut-être que je m'imagine des trucs, mais elle avait dit qu'il y avait quelque chose de plus terrifiant qui s'était intéressé au jeu fabulaire, mais... ça a tout de suite été jeté de côté, donc on n'en a plus reparlé. Bon, pas plus terrifiant que le héros de la mort. Donc le héros, c'est... comment dire, un héros. C'est pas donc H-E-R-O-S, non, c'est pas un héros héroïque. Un héros, c'est quelqu'un qui annonce des choses. Oyez, oyez, le roi a proclamé quelque chose comme ça. Bref, donc le héros de la mort, c'est quelqu'un qui annonce la mort. Bon. Un instant, j'aimerais discuter un peu.
Has Mr. Ryosuke left?
Yes. I told him to head home for now. After all, what is going on with the Phantasmoon Games has nothing to do with him. I'm really sorry, everyone, for bringing my personal family matters onto the Express.
Not at all. Mr. Ryusuke is your family. And that makes him part of our family too. And the most important thing for family is to be together. So he's welcome to drop by anytime.
Madame Pearl sent a message to the Express just now, inviting our supplicant to a meeting. She'll have a private car waiting for us.
Moi?
Yes. The meeting won't be held in some stuffy, formal reception room. She would like us to visit and tour the headquarters of a company under her name instead. Himiko, you know about Pearlux Corp, right?
Of course. It's the biggest entertainment conglomerate in plain Arcadia.
Entertainment company?
That's right. Pearlux Corp is a titan, dominating the entertainment consumer market, including cartoons, comics, games, toys, and the like. They've cornered half the market.
Oh, so that's where the Pearl in Pearlux comes from. It's a play on her name.
Did Pearl mention what she wanted to talk about?
She didn't say much, but she specifically mentioned wanting to discuss the developments regarding the Phantasmoon Games, and that she could provide us with a bit of help.
Helping her opponents in the Eonic game? Oh, looks like she realizes we're all in the same boat. Perhaps she has also realized that the Phantasmoon Games cannot be artificially manipulated.
We may be able to get a clearer picture of Pearl's intentions after we meet with her.
Toujours aussi blasé en termes de regard. Vous voulez vraiment que je rencontre Pearl?
Think about it. You've already crossed paths with key figures from numerous factions, and even built rapport with some. You're already a capable nameless who can more than hold your own. Though she holds a high administrative position on this planet, do not forget, she is also one of the 10 Stonehearts. You've already dealt with Aventurine on numerous occasions, so you should have ample experience handling members of the 10 Stonehearts.
Hey, don't worry. If things do get messy, yours truly is here to save the day.
Le petit sourire en coin de March, là.
Looks like March wants to visit too.
I'm just trying to look out for her here. Even if things do go sideways, Pearl wouldn't dare get mad at two adorable young ladies like us, right?
Well then, I'll leave this meeting to you two.
Aren't you coming with us, Himeko?
I'd like to talk with my father. Didn't he say he would hand over the records about the Phantom Moon games from our family history to me? And honestly, isn't this a good chance for you youngsters to handle things independently?
I understand. In that case, she, March, and I will be heading out now.
Oh, score! A private car! So, where are we getting picked up?
You should be familiar with it. It's just under the giant gate next to the At Plaza.
The At Plaza.
Isn't that where we first met Sparksy? Since we're getting chauffeured there, why not just come straight to us?
Ouais, qu'on n'est pas les seuls à prendre un taxi alors.
Perfect! I've been wanting to stop by the comic store to grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue.
Tout être à l'essienne. Diopolis attendait la navette de Periscope.
Destination Perlux headquarters. And let's grab a copy of the Fluffy while we're at it. Aw, this is just perfect.
Eh ben.
We'll head out when you're ready.
Viens avec nous, Velt. Ok.
There may be some information in the family records that could help us. It's just that whenever I think about talking with my father, I can't help feeling uneasy.
Ouais, désolé. On va pas souvent Himeko dans cet état.
Even someone like me, who's always putting on a composed front, can end up giving everyone a laugh. When you think about it like that, the meeting with Pearl doesn't seem so scary, now does it?
Bon.
There may be some information in the...
Ok, ouais. Je sais pas sûr de ce qu'elle dit. Bon, on va aller à Duopolis et attendre la navette de Perluxcore. Je sens qu'on va peut-être avoir une dinguerie. Bon. Portrait d'un artiste d'âge mûr. Et il restera folle les surprises et coïncidences de l'aléatoire. On dit ambulant de Duopolis pourrait bientôt mener à nez avec quelques curiosités ambulantes. Amusante, une étrange société de recherche. Un adversaire potentiel, un ami y voit un certain pèlerin qui préfère rester anonyme. Un pèlerin qui souhaiterait rester anonyme. Bon, on verra bien. Ah non, je pensais qu'ils avaient disparu. Voyons voir. Puis le cauchemar de tout enfant, expliquer son métier à ses parents. La gloire de mon père. Bon, allez. Bon. On est bon. On se laisse donc là-dessus pour ce soir, chers amis. N'hésitez pas à laisser un pouce bleu, à vous abonner, à commenter cette rediffusion d'une petite heure. C'est plutôt sympa. On se retrouve donc après-demain. Enfin, après-demain. On est déjà le 26, donc c'est plus demain déjà. Pour la suite de cette aventure. Oui, qu'on alterne, vu que c'est la même semaine, la mise à jour sur Zen Zone 0 et honkaistarrail, on alterne un peu les quêtes. Un soir c'est Zen Zone 0, puis Honkai, puis Zen Zone 0, puis Honkai. Jusqu'à ce qu'on termine. N'hésitez pas à aller sur... Enfin, si on n'a pas terminé lundi... Je pense qu'on n'aura pas terminé lundi, hein, c'est terrible. Lundi, de toute façon, ce sera Genshin Impact, ça c'est sûr. Bon, bonne soirée à toutes et à tous, quoi qu'il en soit. Passez une bonne nuit et à bientôt pour la suite.